Hey guys, it's Belle. Welcome to my November product and candle empties video. Yes, you heard right. Product empties and candle empties. I'm combining them both in one video. I will go ahead and timestamp everything so that you can go ahead and move around and watch what you like and skip what you don't like. I'm just doing this for simplicity reasons, and I'm just going to tell you I did not get through as many candles this month as I normally do, but I will go ahead and obviously tell you my thoughts on the ones I used up, so you can skip ahead to that if you're interested. Yes, my life has been crazy. I am like wondering where November went. I know everyone's life is crazy. It's partly just because it's the time of year where life gets crazy, but also I started a new job at the very end of October, so it's been a little bit crazier as I'm like getting adjusted and all of that stuff. So yeah, I didn't get through as many candles. I didn't have as much burn time. And when I did have burn time, I completely forgot to like light my candles, which is very unlike me. So anyway, let me go ahead and get started because I don't want this video to be too long. I'm going to go ahead and start with all of my product empties, and then I'll do candle empties last. So anyway, lotions. I used up 2 mini body butters from the brand Soap & Glory. I do like this brand overall. I found these very moisturizing, both of the fragrances. I did prefer Sugar Crush. It's more of like a vanilla lime scent. I really liked it. The Righteous Butter is, I think, what they consider their like traditional signature fragrance, and it's kind of like a heavier sweet floral. I find it a little bit mature and kind of heavy. The dry down is pretty nice, but between the two, I do prefer the Sugar Crush. I think it just smells nicer and it's a little more youthful kind of smelling. Then I also finished up a lotion from Bath & Body Works in Sugar Plum Dream. This is a retired scent, and I'm actually kind of embarrassed because I think this is a 2014 bottle of lotion. Yeah, it's been retired, I think, since 2014. So yeah, but I loved it. And then lastly, I did use up a Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte Ultra Shea from Bath & Body Works. This is the 2015 packaging. It's my favorite fall fragrance. Completely loved it. I would buy it again. Okay, so up next I have hair care, and unfortunately you're looking at a line of disappointment. The Sebastian Texturizer is actually a great product, but it's discontinued, so I can't buy it again. I really liked it. It's kind of like a gel consistency. It just really worked great for my hair, but it's disappointing because I can't buy it again. Then the Pantene Curls Gel and the Nexus Extra Gel in the rose gold packaging, which is an updated formula compared to their old packaging, which was like in a tan bottle. Both of these are just very, very bad gel products. I would not recommend them to anyone. Completely skip them. Not a repurchase. No. Then I also have my sample from my Sephora Playbox of the Madam C.J. Walker Scent and Shine Coconut Oil. I really liked the scent of this. It's kind of like a vanilla scent, but sadly, this did nothing for my hair. It was completely useless, not worth the money. I would never actually purchase it. But on a positive note, I do have my Holy Grail Mousse product. I love the Paul Mitchell Sculpting Foam. It is one that I always go to. I've been using this for years, and I highly recommend it. It is just a fabulous, fabulous product. Very long lasting and does the job for me, and so I cannot recommend this enough. Okay, so for soap products, I used up 2 foaming soaps from Bath & Body Works, White Pear and Fig and Pumpkin Frost. Both of these were part of the winter line in 2014. I hauled a bunch of these at that time. I think it was the semi-annual sale in 2015. I got them for like roughly $1 or something. They were very inexpensive, so I hauled a ton of them. Loved both of these so much. I just really love the packaging, and the scents are great. I hope sometime in the future these come back because they're very, very nice. Very much enjoyed both of those. And then I also used up a bar soap. I picked this up when I was in Williamsburg, Virginia last time. One of the little shops there had a soap set, and it came with 6 different holiday and winter themed soap scents, and I finished up Plum Pudding, and I really, really liked it. It had little exfoliating pieces in it, and it was very nice. and gentle, but yet exfoliating and just smelled really nice. So if you ever see these soaps in Williamsburg in any of the shops, I would recommend them. Yeah, I would definitely pick these up again when next time I go in the area. Okay, so I used up a perfume from Philosophy. This is the scent You Are Divine, and I bought this at QVC. It was exclusive to QVC for quite some time, and then it was launched elsewhere, but I bought this blindly at QVC. I never smelled it before. So the scent is actually very pretty, it's very nice, it's relatively long lasting, but what I don't like about it is that it smells just like Victoria's Secret Angel. So had I known that prior, I would have skipped on this and just bought Angel at the mall. So it's not like I disliked the scent, I just don't find it special, especially for the price point. And yeah, just go buy Angel. I don't really see the point of this, if I'm totally honest. And then I used up a deodorant from Secret in the Powder Fresh fragrance, and it basically just smells like baby powder, and it was fine. It was effective, it was a good deodorant, nothing really special or bad about it, just worked like an everyday deodorant. So yeah, I would consider buying that again in the future. So for makeup products, I am getting rid of my Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation and concealer product. You can see it has that giant doe foot applicator, and I just didn't really find the application method very hygienic, even though, you know, I took steps to make sure my hands were clean, my face was clean. It was just time to get rid of this product. Ultimately, though, I have a lot left in that bottle because I found that it oxidized a lot. So it ended up being a very poor match for my skin tone once it went through that oxidation process. It just really did not match me or suit my skin well at all. So I do really like the formula as far as how it, as far as how it applies and the coverage that you get. That is good. For me, the issue is just kind of the application method and the coloring issue. So yeah, I would not recommend it, and I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this because it's just not worth keeping around. Then I used up my sample from my recent Sephora Playbox of the Pharmacy Skin Dew Mist. It has a very earthy smell, and I actually think it smells good. This is supposed to be kind of like a dual product, like a setting spray and also a hydrating facial mist. I just don't really think that it was that great as far as a setting spray. I really like my Clarins setting spray more. And then as far as like a facial mist, I just don't know if I would use it for that, honestly, during the day kind of thing. So I would probably skip this product. Also on this sample, and I don't know if it's true with the actual product that you would buy full size, but the mister on this was so terrible. It was not a fine mist at all. I would get these big drops on my face, and you could kind of see how it affected like my makeup in certain areas. It was just not good, and I was not really that impressed with the sample overall. And then I finished up my Becca Backlight Priming Filter, which also came in my Sephora Playbox. This was a very nice sample. It had very nice, very kind of light illuminating particles in there. So it was very nice for my makeup application. It worked really well, but I'm just not someone who's really into primers that much. So for me, it's not something that I would personally purchase. So finally for makeup products, I used up a Clarins Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil in the raspberry flavor. This stuff is $25, so it is not cheap. I found it really nice and luxurious. It's a very nice lip product. I would put it on before bed and my lips were just so hydrated. I really enjoyed it, but the price point is kind of the downside. Fortunately, though, Milani decided to dupe this product, and they came up with about 6 or 8 different flavor options, and they all have like different qualities. I tried the coconut one, and I found it to be just as good as the Clarins. So for roughly $8, you can get a dupe of this product, and it works just as well. So I'm going to be sticking with Milani, but if you do want to splurge, the Clarins option is very nice. What Clarins has done better is that doe foot applicator is so incredibly luxurious. It's like a little massage for your lips. It's just fabulous, but is it really worth $25 compared to Milani? Probably not. So I'm sticking with Milani. Then I am throwing away from IT Cosmetics my sample size of the No Tug Waterproof Gel Eyeliner. There is nothing gel about this. I don't know if I got a bad one, but it was so dry. It does not glide on at all. It's horrible. It's just not worth the effort. I just don't like this product. I'm throwing it away. And then I finished up from Clinique a skinny stick. Mine is in the color Sleek Teak, which is a gray shade. It's a very fine tip eyeliner. I used it for my lower lash line. I thought it was really nice. The only downside that I noticed is that sometimes it tends to crumble because it is so skinny, but other than that, I really enjoyed it and I would consider buying a skinny stick again. So I finished up a couple of skincare products. So on the left, I used a miniature size of my Clarins toning lotion. This is the formula with chamomile for normal to dry skin, and I just love it. It's my favorite toner out there, and it just makes your skin feel so clean, and it's very calming if your skin feels a little bit irritated, and I really love this scent as well. It's actually like a light yellow color, so if you ever see that, I do highly recommend it if you do have like normal to dry skin. It's a very, very good toner. Then I used up a free sample of the Garnier Blackhead Eliminating Scrub. I primarily used this over the summer, so my skin was a little bit more oily over the summer months, but I just finished it up. It's actually pretty gentle for a oily skin product with salicylic acid. It's pretty gentle, and I found it very refreshing, so I liked it. I don't know if I would seek out this product, but if I ever saw it on sale or maybe marked down, I would consider buying it again. Then I used up from Dr. Jart the Water Drop. This is a cream gel face moisturizer. I got it in my Sephora Play box. It was a very nice deluxe sample. And literally, if you put this cream in your palms and you rubbed your palms together, it actually has like little water droplets. It's the neatest thing. It's kind of hard to describe, but it's really, really cool. So if you're ever at Sephora, you know, try it, rub it between your palms, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's just not something that I personally would want to buy. I'm not really into those cream gel, you know, face moisturizers, but as far as that type of moisturizer goes, it's one of my favorites. It's just not something I want to invest in. It was overall good to try, just not, you know, something I want. Then I also finished up a Hydro Shield. This is from Dr. Dennis, the Ultra Moisturizing Face Serum. I got this in a gift set at Christmas last year. Someone bought it for me, and I finished it up, and I do actually have another mini of this, so I am still using this product, but I basically did not like it applied directly to my skin. It's a little bit too like dimethicone type of feel to it. I don't really like that directly on my skin, but I mixed a little bit in with moisturizer and also with foundation, and it really does well like that. So it's one of those products that it's not bad, it's just not something that I would want to, you know, pay money for individually. Like if you get it in a gift set or in a kit like with other products, it's not a bad item. It's just not something that I would seek out on its own. So moving on to candles, as you can see, I did not get through very many candles this month. I also have a small Yankee jar right here in the patchouli scent, so I did finish that up. I love this scent for fall, but primarily I was burning these 3 Bath & Body Works candles. I have Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin, Cinnamon Caramel Swirl, and Heirloom Pumpkin. So out of all these 3, Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin was the best because it threw the best. I had no burn issues whatsoever. It was flawless, and I really enjoyed the scent. I know a lot of people don't like this scent, but I happen to really like it. To me, it's much heavier on the cinnamon and like spiciness, so I really do like that about it. It's more of a like vanilla and cinnamon pumpkin fragrance. I really like it for fall, and just overall it was a really nice burner, so I have no complaints. Then Cinnamon Caramel Swirl, on the other hand, the most delicious scent. If you're like a foodie person, it is so sweet and delicious. It's like you want to lick the air. No complaints on the scent appeal. I mean, it is there for me. It's like cinnamon and caramel buttercream icing. That's kind of how I would describe it. So, so good. But this was the worst burner. The worst. There were moments where it was very sooty. There were other moments where I had puny wicks. It just was terrible. It didn't want to pull out. I had to dump wax out. The level that it's at right now was kind of like the ending point for me. I just pulled the wicks out and was like, I am putting you out of your misery. I cannot deal with you anymore. Horrible burn quality, but amazing scent appeal. So I don't know how I feel about it. I still have a couple more of these jars. My fingers are crossed that maybe they will perform better because it's such a good scent. Then lastly, Heirloom Pumpkin. This is more of a blend of nutmeg and brown sugar with pumpkin, and I find it to be a creamier, lighter version of sweet cinnamon pumpkin, but for some reason when it's burning, I don't like this scent. On cold, it smells great. When burning, there is something in there that I just don't like, and I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. And sadly, it also gave me a little bit of issues. I had to dump wax out one time, and I had a little period where I had puny wicks, but overall it wasn't a bad burner. It wasn't as bad as Cinnamon Caramel Swirl, so that was good, but I just didn't like the scent. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.